March 2022 for a spring garden update. Those are peppers that were actually planted last fall in October, and the plants themselves are not doing very well. I think they either got affected by the very cold snap that we had here in February in Florida, or maybe they got too much water, or not enough, not the correct quality of soil. The scallions in this pot are also doing well, also planted last fall. The blueberries are here, 2 in each pot. These are from Amazon. I think they were like $5.98 for 4. And those are over here as well. I got to separate those 2 and put them in bigger pots. And the parsley is also planted last fall. I believe all these were October is when I did my fall garden. And the parsley we're harvesting for our salads pretty regularly. The spring garden is actually over here. The plantings were planted in early March, March 6th actually, are here. That's the cantaloupe. Over here is either a romaine or a butter crunch lettuce. I can't remember which. It was marked on the tag, but the tag is all worn off now. These guys over here are eggplant, which you can see on this tag right there, March 6th. Eggplant, and it's right now it's I think March 28th, so about 3 weeks ago I put these seeds in, and they're up already. These are more peppers. I think they're the same seed package as those, so they're going to turn red after they turn green. Over here we've got about 5 healthy watermelon plants coming up, and over here are some collards right there, again 3/6/2022. So we've got quite a bit of spring plants coming up over here, as well as more lettuce right there in this pot with a very healthy pepper plant. No peppers yet, but that plant's doing much better than these over here. And then this basil is also left over from last fall, October, doing pretty well, except for some insects eating at it over here. So we're actually going to harvest our first pepper of the fall crop for our omelet this morning. We're having an onion and pepper and garlic omelet. This is the sunniest part of the property. You can see the rest of the yard is very shady, so that's why I moved the garden to the backyard. Very small lot here in our trailer park. Let's see if we can show the broader shot of the trailer park right there. This cashmere coat I'm about to give away to Salvation Army. If anybody wants it, let me know. I'll ship it to you. Just the cost of shipping. I inherited that from my father. He bought it in 1955, right after he was released from the Marines after serving in the Korean War. So it's a vintage cashmere coat. Can't remember what size it was. It's from Jones Morgan in Waterbury, Connecticut, where he was born and where I was born. I thought it said cashmere in here somewhere, but I don't see it now. So it's kind of like a navy pea coat. And there's the bag of mothballs I've had it in storage with to prevent it from getting eaten by moths. It does need some repair up there along the collar. It's in decent shape, but it does need a little bit of work, probably dry cleaning as well. Anyway, back to the garden. First pepper of the season, this big red one right here, and fry that up in my omelet this morning. Not the biggest pepper in the world, but I'm also going to save the seeds of this. I'm going to cut it open and save the seeds and replant those in my next planting, my late spring planting. It's considered late spring here in Florida, even though we're still in March and spring just started, but in terms of the weather, we're in late spring because of the temperatures. The temperature today is going to be 90 degrees, and you can see the intense sun heating up the atmosphere already. So yeah, it's going to be 90 degrees today here in Central Florida, and high 80s for the rest of the week. So our spring is pretty much behind us. The cold, cool weather that we typically have in February and March is pretty much finished. And I'll be getting a new air conditioner soon also to put into the side window right over here on this side of the trailer, the RV. That's where the air conditioner goes. I've got a mount for it in there, and that will help keep things nice and cool inside. So thanks for watching this abundant spring garden update. I'll let you know in a couple weeks, maybe a month or so, after I transplant these into bigger pots. These all have to be transplanted and spread out. I might put those in the ground somewhere back there. Hopefully they'll get enough sun. So we'll see you for the next update in 2 to 4 weeks. See you soon.